Just imagine this for a moment. The endless darkness of deep space. A place so vast and silent that even light itself can be swallowed whole. Suddenly erupting with a sight so terrifying and yet so mesmerizing that NASA's most advanced telescopes struggled to process what they were witnessing. Because for the very first time, astronomers managed to capture a star, an enormous, burning giant, being slowly pulled, twisted, and devoured by the crushing gravity of a black hole. And the images that came back weren't like anything humanity had ever seen before. Because in those haunting frames, a once stable star was stretched into ribbons of glowing plasma, spiraling helplessly towards the point of no return, the event horizon, where not even light could escape. And what made it even more unsettling was how silent it all appeared. Because in space, there is no sound, only the eerie glow of destruction unfolding like a slow-motion nightmare. And as scientists studied the data, they realized this wasn't just a random cosmic accident. This was a rare phenomenon known as a tidal disruption event. But unlike any ever recorded before, this one revealed details so precise, so chilling, that it raised more questions than answers. Because normally, a star swallowed by a black hole would vanish quickly, disappearing into the darkness. But this time, NASA detected something unexpected, a strange flare of energy shooting outward, brighter than the entire galaxy for a brief moment, as if the black hole itself was spitting out information, or releasing some hidden power locked within the star. And the strangest part is that the light signatures didn't match anything scientists had predicted. Because instead of fading into silence, the black hole seemed to pulse, as if alive, beating with waves of energy long after the star was gone. And here's where it gets mysterious. Because when the data was compared to earlier black hole observations, the same unusual pulse had appeared before. Faint but noticeable. Almost like a cosmic heartbeat repeating across different corners of the universe. Which begs the chilling question: what if black holes are not just destructive voids, but something more? Something like gateways, cosmic machines, recycling energy in ways we cannot yet comprehend. And if that's the case, then what exactly happened to the star that was devoured? Was it destroyed completely? Or did it cross into some other dimension, some hidden part of reality beyond our understanding? And if that's true, then every star swallowed by a black hole might not just vanish, but transform, carried into realms we can't yet see. And as NASA released carefully worded statements, calling the event a unique opportunity to study extreme physics, independent researchers couldn't help but notice the patterns, the strange repeating energy waves, the almost deliberate rhythm of the black hole's afterglow, as though something intelligent was hidden inside, something using the death of stars to send signals across the universe. Signals that only the most advanced telescopes could pick up. And the thought alone is terrifying, because if that's true, then maybe black holes are not just cosmic monsters, but beacons, transmitting information in a language we haven't yet learned to decode. And if humanity has finally captured proof of that, then we are standing on the edge of the greatest discovery of all time. A truth so unsettling that it could rewrite everything we think we know about the universe and our place in it. And what came next only deepened the mystery, because as NASA's instruments continued monitoring the black hole after it swallowed the star, something happened that defied every law of physics scientists thought they understood. The black hole, instead of fading back into silence as expected, released a jet of light so powerful it outshined entire galaxies. And yet the energy coming from it wasn't random. It wasn't chaotic like normal cosmic radiation. It carried a strange pulse, a rhythm, almost like a coded message hidden inside the blinding flare. And researchers couldn't believe what they were seeing. Because the data revealed repeating intervals, a heartbeat-like signal, steady and deliberate, impossible for a lifeless cosmic event to produce. And here's where the mystery grew darker. When the signal was converted into sound frequencies for analysis, it created a pattern eerily similar to music, haunting notes echoing from the depths of the universe, as though the black hole itself was singing the death of the star. or maybe broadcasting something far more complex. And while the official explanation labeled it as oscillations from stellar debris, many insiders admitted privately that this was unlike anything they had ever studied, because black holes are supposed to be silent eaters of matter, not broadcasters of structured signals. And the most chilling part was this. When compared with earlier black hole flare data collected from other corners of the cosmos, the same rhythmic pulse appeared again and again. Always faint, always buried beneath the chaos, but undeniably there, suggesting that what NASA had caught on camera was not a random one-time event, but part of a larger cosmic pattern, a universal code repeating across space whenever a star is consumed. And the question this raises is terrifying. What if black holes are not just destroyers, but communicators, devices, or even gateways designed to process and transmit information, using the death of stars as fuel? And if so, then who or what designed such a system, and for what purpose? And here's where the story takes an even stranger turn. Because as more satellites were redirected to observe the flare, one of them, the Chandra X-ray Observatory, detected a secondary emission not aligned with the jet, but coming from an entirely different direction, as if the black hole was opening a hidden channel, a portal, releasing something other than energy. And though the official reports remain classified, whispers inside the astronomy community claim that the readings suggested matter itself might have escaped, a violation of everything we know about event horizons, because nothing, not even light, should be able to cross that line. And yet something did, which means one of two terrifying possibilities. Either our understanding of physics is completely wrong, or something on the other side of that black hole sent it back. And the more you think about that, the scarier it becomes. Because if every star that falls into a black hole doesn't just vanish, but instead crosses into somewhere else, then what exactly lies beyond those cosmic doors? And could it be that we are witnessing not just destruction, but creation? The transformation of stars into signals, into matter, into something we cannot yet comprehend. And if that's true, then the universe is far more alive, far more intelligent, and far more terrifying than humanity ever dared to imagine.